So I've been playing Wuthering Waves since day one, and right now, 2025, I'm recording this on the 31st. I think it's about time that I give you guys an update to show my progress, what my account's looking like, and the future units that I'm aiming for, and overall the general direction of where I want to take my account. And also, I'm a massive whale, by the way, so it will be fun to talk about that as well. So let's get into it. As you guys know, I've been playing since day one. I am Union level 80, so this is right now currently the max account level. So I am right now getting the most amount of resources whenever I go into dungeons to grind. So that's a cool fact. Okay, so before I take a look at my units, I just want to show you guys how much I have saved up. So as you guys can see, I have 210 radiant tides, which are the materials you use for drawing on the premium or limited banner. So I have 210 pulls, so that's 21 multi summons. I try to do the math. It's about $100 gets you about 40 pulls. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So you just divide that by 4. What does that give you? That's about, let me whip out the calculator, my maths are bad. All right, so 210 divided by 40, that is about $525. That's about $525 right there in pools. And I also have 13 pools that I'm also stockpiling as well. So I have 13 pools here as well. So that's what I'm looking like when it comes to pools saved. So I am saving for Brent. When he comes. I think he's 2 banners away. I'm not sure, but I know we're getting him in 2.1 in the 2.1 patch. So after Roche goes, I know there's Phoebe and Brent. I'm not sure which one's first. I think it's Phoebe first, not 100%, but I think Brent will be the last unit in 2.1. So I have about 11 days plus 20, so that's what, 31 days. That's about a month until Brent gets here with Changli's rerun. So I'm looking forward to that, and why I'm looking forward to that I'll get into now when I show you my units. So before I get into the units, I started off my account with an electro build. So I was maining Calcharo. I was maining Calcharo, and then who's my sub DPS I use? So I was maining Calcharo. Who was I actually using? I can't actually remember. I know I was using Calcharo when the game first dropped. Oh yeah, I was using Calcharo, Verina, and I was also using, I think it was Mortefi. No, it wasn't, because he's not built. Well, either way, those are the 2 units I was definitely using at the start of the game. Calcharo and Verina. So you guys know Calcharo, he's the main attraction. He's the profile pic of my channel. He's on the banner. He's my favorite unit in the game, alongside Changli. So let's get into, we'll start from the top. So Changli, so she is my favorite unit in the game. Obviously after Calcharo, she's really strong. So I actually invested into her sequences and obviously her echoes. And obviously, just a quick update. Since my last account showcase, which was months ago, I have worked on the echoes for all the units on my account that I am actively using. So yeah, I did read the comments of that last one. Obviously in the last one I was like, I did say that I'm not min-maxing my echoes, because that was like mid game. That was like mid slash early game. So I still didn't have enough mats. So, but now that I reached end game for a long time now, I do have a lot of echo sets built up. So that's just another fact. So let's get into Changli. So like I said, since Changli came about, I really liked her. So I was like, yo, I want to get at least one character in this game, S6. And Changli is the character that I chose because I like her design, I like her story, and she's cool as hell. And I like her voice acting. So since I chose her, I managed to get her a sequence tree. I can't exactly remember, but I know that when I summoned for her, my pulls were actually atrocious. I think I hit pity. I had to hit the guarantee every single time. Like I got her once. I generally got her once. Then I think I missed or lost two 50/50s, and then I ended up buying one from the shop. So yeah, I think it's on the channel. You can watch back my Changli summons, but they were actually really bad. We also got her signature weapon, level 90. We got all her skills up to level 10. And let me show you her echo. So I did have a really nice regular standard Inferno rider, obviously with the skin. But since Verina came out and I had to update her cost 4 echo, so I had to go and farm Inferno rider. He was a pain in the ass to get good rolls, but we managed to get this. So you guys can see this. I got crit rate, crit damage, resonant skill damage, heavy attack on that. Then we also got fusion damage bonus, crit rate, crit damage. We did get two defense. We got two defense rolls, but we did get resonance liberation. So this is kind of good. And then what else do we have here? Crit rate, crit damage, basic attack, resonant skill damage. Then we also have crit rate, crit damage, attack, basic attack. And this one we have crit rate, crit damage, resonance liberation, damage bonus, and energy regen. So that's what I have on her. So her overall crit rate is 73.1% and her crit damage is 272%. However, since she is a S3, she does get that 25% crit rate whenever you get her. She gets stacks of enflammement very easily, especially if you get so she gets stacks of enflammement very easily. So she gets 25% crit rate basically on top of what she already has here. So 25 plus 73, if you add that up, what the fuck's that? 73 plus 25, that's 98% crit rate technically. So that's my Changli. She is my most invested unit in terms of echoes and rerolling. So I've tried the most to get min-max her echoes the best. So next is Encore. A standard unit, obviously. I do use her alongside Changli, but we will see. I think her spot on my fusion team is definitely getting taken by Brent when he gets here, because he's just a better overall match, or better overall synergy, or just generally synergizes better with Changli. So, but Encore is no slouch, by the way, and she is S2 on my account. You know, so she is really good. I run augment on her. Let me check. I have augment on her, and this is basically what I have on her. I have nightmare, inferno rider, crit rate, no crit damage on this attack, crit rate, energy regen, resonance skill, resonance liberation, crit damage, basic attack, resonance skill, damage bonus, energy regen, crit rate, crit damage, resonance liberation, heavy attack, damage bonus. Then we also have crit damage, resonance skill, damage bonus, basic attack, damage bonus, and heavy attack, damage bonus. Now, the reason why I don't have double crit rate substats on all these is because I knew since they came out with the obviously the release that, or they broke the news that Brand is going to be a fusion. character, I was like, I'm not gonna invest too heavily on Encore's echoes, and I'll wait for Brent to drop. So yeah, so I'm waiting for Brent to drop. So that's why I didn't farm these, because I'm like, I probably won't run these echoes on Brent. I probably won't run a fusion set. I probably run something else. I'll show you guys later. So now we have Shorekeeper. Now Shorekeeper is easily the most valuable 5-star unit in the game. Just her support alone is unbelievable. Her support alone is unbelievable. So when she came around, I genuinely, at first, before I saw her sequences, I didn't actually want to get sequences. I didn't even really want to pull her. But the more I found out about her kit and I saw her sequences, I was like, okay, she's definitely a must summon. So I used all my savings I had at the time, in game from free-to-play savings, and I managed to pull her, and then I pulled her S1, and then I pulled her S2. I won the 50-50 3 times in a row. I did not buy any copies of her. I won the 50-50 3 times in a row, and I think I won it early as well. So I think I won the 50-50 2 times early as well. So I did get super lucky. So obviously, her S1 and S2 is really good. So her S2 basically increases the attack of all nearby party members by 40%. When you do her domain expansion, which is her ultimate, it increases all my members attack by 48%, and also the range of healing and buffs is extended by 150%, and duration extended by 10 seconds, and intro no longer ends the existing stellar realm. So that's really good. So S2 is basically the best. S3, S3 would be really nice, but I think S2 is the best. Especially because S6 is obviously going crazy, but you don't really need that. But S2 is definitely the good medium. Let me show you her weapon. So we picked up her signature. And what else? Her echoes. So I'm running Rejuvenation Glow. So you guys can see, I got a lot of. Her rate doesn't really matter for her because she's not doing damage really. I did get, however, a lot of energy regen. So that's one thing I try to go for in my substats. You guys can see energy regen, HP. So you guys can see here another energy regen. And then we have this does not have energy regen, but I just stuck with it because it's whatever. And then here we got stuck with it, basically HP. We got a ton of HP on both of these, so I was like whatever. But yeah, I tried to go for energy regen just to get her rotations faster. Sorry, just to build her just to build up her gauges faster. So that's why we got energy regen. What else do we have? So yeah, that's Shorekeeper. Next we got Jinhsi. Now Jinhsi is the latest addition to my account. Now I was tuning into my the homie live stream, and I realized that I was like, yo, is it worth just throwing a couple multis, 2 or 3 multis on Jinhsi's banner? Because obviously she came back. This is the second time, I think second or third time Jinhsi came back. I think it's the second time. Yeah, second time Jinhsi came back. And I was like, because I never pulled for her the first time, because I had no summons in game. So because I was saving for Changli, so that's why I never pulled for Jinhsi, because pulls I would have used on her I saved for Changli to pull to invest into her. So so she came back and I was like, yo, is it worth dropping a couple multis? And Jinhsi at S0 is actually really strong. So that's why I was like, yeah, it's worth it. So I dropped one multi summon, literally one multi summon, and I picked her up on one multi summon. Weapons, just ignore that. I don't actually use that. I run this. Hold up, if I can. Yeah, I run the Lustrous Razor, which is basically the standard 5-star weapon, and I have it at three dupes. So yeah, Calcharo, I share this between Jinhsi and Calcharo. just because it's good. It's good enough. Obviously it's not crit rate, but it has 3 dupes on it. It's a really strong stat stick. It also it's not too bad. Only thing it's lacking is crit rate, but hey, it's good. So I'm running that, sharing that between Calcharo and Jinhsi. Yeah, her echoes, this is how our echoes are looking. So I got crit rate, crit damage, attack, and this is a really nice roll. So crit rate, attack, crit damage, resonance skill damage. Then I got spectral damage bonus. Then I got energy regen, crit rate, and crit damage. And here I got crit damage, heavy attack damage bonus, crit rate, attack, resonance liberation damage bonus. So another good roll. Then here we got resonance liberation, crit damage, crit rate. So that's really nice. I am trying to get a good cost to 1 roll. So I am in the process of getting that. So because all the ones I got had trash. I'm trying to get a double crit substat, so basically. So I'm trying to get that. Then basically her set's done. I got her like about a week ago, week or two, about a week and a bit ago, week and a few days ago. So yeah, that's how she's looking. Her skills, oops, I forgot to show you some skills on these other units, but Shorekeeper skills are looking like this. Encore skills are looking like this. So yeah, this is how Jinhsi skills are looking. Not too bad considering I only got her a week ago. So yeah, I will get these and I will maybe level up a few of these more, but besides that, she's good. So next we got Yinlin. So you guys know I didn't pull for Jian, I saved for Yinlin. So once I picked up Calcharo to start off my account, so I was running Calcharo. I think I ran Calcharo, then Sanwa, and then Verina. I think that's the team I was using. I'll have to watch back my live streams from when I played since day 1. But yeah, so I didn't pull on Jian because I was like, you can get Calcharo for free, and obviously the game gave us like 2 selectors. So I was like, yeah, I got Calcharo, and I'm like, Yinlin is next after Jian. So I'm like, I'm gonna just invest into Yinlin because I really want to use Calcharo for a long time. So I really want to invest in a support unit that can actually bring out the best of him. So I actually heavily invested into Yinlin. So I'm about to show you her sequences. My Yinlin is the most sequenced unit right now. She's S4. That's about to change though. My most sequence is going to be Changli when she gets here in about a month. But yeah, we got the S4 just because I wanted this skill where the attack of all team members is increased by 20% when her forte Judgment Strike is a target. So 20% increase her attack for 12 seconds. So that's really nice. And obviously we got S3 increasing her damage. So yeah, she's really strong. She's a really strong support. I am running Moonlit Clouds on her. So I don't know, the set on her, this main piece could be better. I did try to go for crit rate on my Phantom Empyrean Heron, but I couldn't get crit rate. It wouldn't drop. So, and I couldn't get good substats on it, so I just settled with this. So this piece could be better. I'll admit this piece could be better. But here we have electro damage bonus, heavy attack damage bonus, energy regen, crit rate, crit damage, attack. Then we have, so as you can see, the cost 3s and 1s are definitely better. So electro, then we got crit rate, attack, basic, and crit damage. And here we got crit rate, crit damage, and resonance skill damage and attack. Then here we got energy regen, resonance liberation, crit damage, heavy attack damage bonus as well. Yeah, and I got her signature string master, and she's level 90 as well. Next, the boy Calcharo. The boy, obviously I've been playing him since day 1, and I only started playing him less when Changli came. When Changli came, I started running Changli more, so I started using my electro team less. So I wouldn't really use my electro team in like events when you have to use multiple teams, because my electro team is my second strongest team on my account. So yeah, I started using him less when Changli dropped. Now, through all the 50-50s I lost, and plus considering I selected his banner at the start of the game, and I used the selector ticket to get some copies of him. Actually, I think I selected him, and then I got one copy of him from the ticket. Then with the other ticket, I picked up Verina because I needed a healer. So that's what I did. Regretfully, like looking back in hindsight, because he's my favorite character in the game, I didn't really care. I just wanted to S6 him and use him forever. But they did give us Zhang Liao, which I'll show you guys in a bit. Actually, screwed, I'll show you guys now. I'll get back to Calcharo. But so because I invested so much into Calcharo, when we got Zhang Liao and he's a better version of Calcharo, I was like, yo, they are doing my boy Calcharo dirty. He's not even in the story yet and he's already getting power crept, or another better version of him is already out, and he ain't even made an appearance. He hasn't even made a cameo yet in the story. So hey, with his hashtag save Calcharo, hashtag Calcharo lives matter, bring my guy back, man, bring him into the story. So yeah, I refuse to use Zhang Liao out of pure principle of Calcharo, because I like Calcharo so much. I'm like, yeah, screw Zhang Liao. Even if he's better meta wise and all that, Calcharo, I'ma just get sequences and make him better. So speaking of Calcharo, so the weapon I use on him is my lustrous razor, standard great sword. I know a crit rate great sword would be better, so basically a Jian sword or Jinhsi sword would be better on him. But because since the start of the game I did invest into this standard 5-star weapon, I'm like, it has three dupes in it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just use this. So he's using it as well. I am missing out some crit rate as well. His crit rate is 66. It would be higher if I had a different weapon on him, but it's like, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. So let me show you guys. So I farmed a Nightmare Thundering Memphis, and this is the best I got. I am trying to get the double crit rate on this, but I'm settling for this. So we got that, and by the way, and besides, he doesn't need any more crit damage right now. You guys can see his crit damage. He's not lacking out on any crit damage right now. He needs more crit rate. That's what I really need. So you can see crit rate, energy regen, heavy attack, resistance skill, and attack. Electro damage bonus, double crit rate, crit damage, heavy attack damage bonus, resistance liberation. Then here we got crit rate, crit damage, heavy attack damage bonus. Here we got crit damage, crit rate, energy regen, and here we got attack, crit rate, no crit damage. But I don't really care about crit damage. Really, he has enough crit damage. I need more crit rate. So yeah, but like I said, that'll only be solved with getting a weapon. So yeah, if Jian comes back, because I'm not really trying to pull for Jinhsi's weapon right now. Like right now, I do have the Autumn Trace. So I'm thinking of maybe just building up this maybe to get that crit rate, because if I put that on Calcharo, his crit rate does go up. So that's just something I'm playing around with and just thinking about. So yeah, obviously my Yinlin also has 80% crit rate. And here we have the worst, arguably the worst 5-star in the game, Lingyang. He has a pretty cool companion quest, but he just doesn't feel nice to play with, man. His combat, like, I feel like he's probably one of the hardest characters in the game to master. That's just me personally. I really don't like him, man. I like him, but I don't like how he plays, his play style. He's fun if you know what you're doing, but he's I don't really use my Glacial team as often. So it's like, we obviously have Carlotta now, so he's incredibly power crept. If you're talking about just Glacial damage unit users in the game. So yeah, and I do have him S3 as well, which is sad. It's definitely sad. So yeah, he's probably the 5-star unit that I was using early game, because I pulled him super early from losing a 50-50. I think it was Yinlin's actually. So yeah, I definitely do think he's gonna be staying on the shelf. I won't be using him anytime soon. Maybe if I get him S6, I might make an S6 showcase using him. And obviously I farm better echoes. Like, these echoes I have on him are echoes that I farmed early game. Like, this is a pretty good one, but most of these are guns I got early game. So it's like, yeah, there's no point farming echoes for a unit I'm not using anytime soon. But we'll see. Maybe he gets a great support that makes him OP. Who knows? All right, Verina. So we got Verina. I use her in my electro team, and she is S2, which is really nice. S2 Verina is definitely where you want to be. So yeah, S2. I'm running Comet Flare. I mean, Comet Flare. I could also run what's this other weapon? I could run Variation also on her. Variation, Call of the Abyss. They also work nice on her, but I don't know. I'm just running this just for the HP bonus on her. And yeah, you can see I have some nice. What did I even go for really? I think I don't really care too much for these really. She does her job really, but I mainly went for HP. HP is what I mainly went for. There's nothing special with her or her echo set. Now we have Spectral Rover. So I recently built him up because before I pulled Jinhsi, I was thinking of just actually using Spectral Rover because I never used him really. So I built him up. I pulled the Emerald of Genesis, so I got that weapon on him. And also, oops, forgot to show you. I'm running Hollow Mirage on lingyang, and it's maxed out. I think it's maxed out. No, it's rank 3. Okay, so just want to show you that. So we have Spectral Rover. So he has the Emerald of Genesis standard sword weapon. It's actually a pretty good weapon. Has crit rate, so it's really good. Also, I have the Eternal Radiance. So this is the new set that came out with Renacida. I farmed this set, and I just, for the life of me, I can't get a double crit rate crit damage on this main piece here. But besides that, the other, like here again, I can't get crit damage. I farmed the hell out of this. I still can't get that. But sword definitely does give me more crit rate and definitely helps with the stats wise. So you guys can see I got crit rate, heavy attack, basic attack, resin skill. Then here we got crit rate, energy regen, attack. Then we got attack, crit damage, basic attack, energy regen. And then we got crit rate, crit damage, attack, energy regen. Then we got crit rate, energy regen, basic attack. So his is not the best, but still he needs more crit damage, as you can see here. His crit rate is good, he just needs more crit damage. So I want to get him to at least around 200% crit damage. His crit rate is good, but crit damage definitely needs to get better. So there is my Spectral Rover, and for the most part his skills are leveled up, not maxed but decent, and obviously he's maxed. Then we got Sanhua. Obviously we got the new skin, so she's rocking that. Now I think I actually have a really good Sanhua echo build. You guys let me know if my Sanhwa's echoes are trash or not, but I think this is good. I think I got the right build that you need for Sanhwa. So basically, because Sanhwa isn't a on-field unit, she's not an on-field unit. She's someone who comes in for a couple of seconds, does her stuff, gets her buffs on or up, and she leaves the field, and then you get back into her main DPS. So she's not a unit that takes up a lot of field time. So what you really want on her is energy regen. Energy regen is what you want on her. So I got energy regen on this main stat, then I got energy regen on this, and I got the main stat for my cost 3s are energy regen, because she's not doing damage. Even if you build her up to do damage, she won't do damage. She won't do a lot of damage. So it's only energy regen. So energy regen, I went for that. I got double energy regen. Crit rate, crit damage is cool. It's whatever. It's a nice flex to just show off. It's a really good piece. But besides that, it's like she's not doing damage. She's not a damage unit. Then on this, for my bear to spearback, I got energy regen, energy regen. Then on my cost one, I got energy regen. And I also got energy regen on my last cost one. So. And I'm also running, what weapon am I running? I'm running the Commando of Conviction. Yeah, so Commando of Conviction. I'm just checking, is it? Yeah, Overture would also be pretty good as well, because it has that energy regen. So that's actually a good weapon that I could actually just use instead of this attack percent, because she's not doing damage. Yeah. Obviously, her skills, her Liberation Forte skill are all 10. Intro 6, normal attack 6. She's S6. Got her costume. Boom, boom, bosh. There you go. If you want to see my energy regen, she's 220% energy regen. Next, we got Bai. Now, I have Bai because I refuse to pull for Lumi. I think like Lumi, I refuse to pull for her. I already have 3 healers. I don't need any more. So I am using Bai. I just went for something simple. Her skills are leveled up. She's S6. And basically I just went for HP. HP and energy regen is basically what I went for with her. Nothing crazy. Then we got Yan Wu. Now, because I recently just pulled Jinhsi a week ago, I am now building up Yan Wu. So I can get I run a Jinhsi Yan Wu team, right? Because Yan Wu is a really good support for Jinhsi. So yeah, that's why I'm building him. I need to get him up to level 90. I only started working on him a few days ago, so I need to take him up to level 90 and level up more of his skills. His echoes I'm running is the Emprian Anthem. This is the best in slot gear for him, because it gives him that energy regen, which you want, because you don't want to be using Yan Wu for too long. He's not there for damage either, so all you want is energy regen and perhaps defense, but energy regen is what you really want on him. I did go for electro damage here because I guess it is decent, I guess, but yeah, he doesn't scale off attack, he scales off defense. So I went for electro for the main stat there, and I managed to get crit rate and crit damage on both of them. But yeah, it's not really what I really was looking for, but here's the energy regen here. So yeah, this is the set I'm running on him. Not the best yet, I still need to farm it more, but yeah, and I'm running Amity Accord, or Amity Accord is maxed out as well, so this is the best weapon for him in the game. So I have that. Danjin I don't use. She has a set on her, but I don't use. The set's trash, but I don't use her. Tauchi, I was gonna use her, then I stopped. I was preparing stuff for her, but it's like she's just not great, so I just stopped. Mortefi, he's at 6. I don't use him. I was using him, then stopped. Lingyang, I was building her, then stopped because I don't really need her. I don't really use any arrow teams or have any arrow teams built, but she is a good unit, so I could fit her into other teams as well. But I just don't have the need. But I have limited 5-star units that are better. Zhang Liao, I already spoke about him. Alto, there's no need to build him because I don't have any arrow DPS, main DPS unit. Chizia, never built her up either. So yeah, that is that. Let me show you my teams real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this is my fusion team, electro team, Jinhsi team. What else? Yeah, Jinhsi team as well. Yeah. So there you have it. And also, let me show you real quick. This is another team. My spectral rover team. So I have spectral rover, Sanwa, and then you can just slot in any other healer. Boom, we'll just pretend Zhang Liao's a healer. If I do get Lumi, because I think Lumi is going to be on the banners for Phoebe and Brand, so I will possibly get Lumi. So when I get her, I will probably build her up. So yeah, then that'll be my so I have like 4 teams, technically 4 teams completely built. So that is pretty much my account, how it's doing. Let me know what you guys think. Who will you be summoning for in 2.1? Will you be pulling for Phoebe, or will you be pulling for Brent, or are you gonna skip both of them? Because are you skipping both of them because you summoned for Rochia? I know so many people summoned for Rochia because many people summoned Camellia. I skipped Camellia personally because I don't want to run a Havoc team, because I need to finish my Changli, because I'm there like there's no point in summoning for Camellia when I haven't even gotten the whole proper Changli team down. So we'll see. Maybe if Camellia comes around in a rerun, I might pull for her. Who knows, the future. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. And yeah, join the Discord, link in the description. And until next time, take care and peace.